Hello, everyone, and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Lord Farquad, and I'll be teaching your yoga class today. Just kidding. My name's Divya. So today's class is going to be yoga for low energy because that's currently where I'm at physically. I try my best not to make my classes super centered around like what's going on for me at the time, but right now I am quite low energy because I'm on my cycle, and this is life and this is real. So hopefully this gives you a little bit of respite if you're also feeling kind of low energy for whatever reason. We're going to be just holding postures and moving very slowly from one to the other. It's mostly going to be down on the mat. We're not really going to be standing. There's not going to be like a lot of weight bearing posture. And we're going to keep it really slow and simple. So think of this as a little break in your day, a little rest treat that you can sprinkle in whenever you need a little bit of, a little hug from your yoga mat. I don't know if that made sense. Let's start. Let's go ahead and come down to a seat in Sukhasana, easy posture. Allow the knees to fall down towards the earth. If this doesn't feel comfortable, you can also very much come to bound angle pose or Baddha Konasana, having the feet as close to or as far away from your body as you need. Either way, I just want the lower half of your body to get nice and heavy and grounded. Let your hands fall down to the knees. Reach the crown of the head nice and tall, soft through the belly. Deep breath in. Open mouth, sigh. Deep breath in. Deep breath in. This time seal the lips and let's breathe out through the nose. Flip your palms to face up on the inhale. Reach the arms up and overhead, stretching through your spine. And exhale, gently press the hands all the way back down. On the inhale, lift your left arm up and overhead, bending to the right. Exhale, back to center. Next inhale, left hand comes down, right arm reaches up and overhead. Exhale, back to center. On the next inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, cactus the arms down. Squeeze the shoulders together. Press the chest open. Lift your gaze. Inhale, back to center. Arms lift up overhead. Exhale, let's take a twist to the right. Left hand comes forward. Right hand comes behind the back. Gently look over your right shoulder. All this while keeping the spine straight. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, twist left. I told you we're keeping it real gentle today. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, drop the hands down to the knees. Inhale, lift the chest up. Tilt your gaze back. Exhale, start to draw the spine forward, folding into yourself. Your head does not need to touch the ground. Let's hang out here for another 2 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Press yourself back up. Let's just take a couple of wrist rotations and wrist stretches. So stick your arms straight out, ball up your hands into fists, and just roll the wrists in one direction, hearing all the snaps, crackles, and pops, and then the other direction. Now go ahead and grab your left fingertips with your right hand. Pull the fingertips back towards you, pressing the palm forward. And now the other hand, left fingers grab the right, press them back. Lift the arms up overhead, interlace the fingers, press them up towards the ceiling, and release the hands. Let's come to tabletop, Padmasana. Hands underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. Take a deep inhale, drop the belly, lift the gaze. Exhale, round into yourself, coming into cat pose, Marjaryasana. Inhale, Bithilasana cow. Press the mat away, drop the belly, lift the gaze. Exhale, round the spine. pulling it up to the ceiling. Press into the tops of your feet to get a little bit higher. Inhale. And exhale back to neutral. On your next inhale, lift the right arm up to the ceiling, reaching the fingertips high. Exhale. Carve your hand underneath the left armpit, coming to rest on the right temple. For thread the needle, extend your left arm all the way forward. We'll be here for 3 breaths. One. 2. And 3. Slide your left hand under the shoulder and gently unravel yourself. Extending the right arm up to the ceiling once again and drop down. Let's go for the other side. Inhale, lift the left arm high. Exhale, dive down, coming to rest on your left temple. Left arm peels all the way to the right. Extend the right arm a little bit more forward to help balance. And let's be here for 3 breaths. Sink your weight into the earth. Allow the gentle twist to wring you out and soften. 2. Last breath here. And 3. Slide your right hand under the shoulder. Unravel yourself. Extending your left arm to the ceiling and drop back down to tabletop. Now let's go ahead and open the knees as wide as the mat. Sink your hips back between the heels. Extend your arms forward. Coming to child's pose, Balasana. We'll be here for about 5 breaths. So take your time. Extend your arms all the way forward. Or if you'd rather, you can also lay your palms one on top of the other and rest your forehead there. Keep pressing your hips back, widening your knees as much as you need. Allow the belly to sink down. About 2 more breaths here. When you're ready, go ahead and press back up to tabletop, Varmasana. Let's start to slide the right knee forward for Kapotasana, pigeon pose. So bring the shin as forward as you can, using your toes to kind of wiggle the shin forward. Extend your left leg behind you. And we're going to stay right here. Again, remember, you want your hips to be equidistant from the mat here. So walk your right heel as far down the mat as you need to for your left hip to have enough space to roll over. You can stay here in active Kapotasana or start to lower yourself down to your forearms or down to your forehead. Here for about 3 breaths. Really sip the breath in, make it slow and delicious and rich. Every exhale, giving you a little bit more permission to release any tension or tightness that you might be holding on to. And finish up that last breath. Gently press yourself up. And let's shift back to tabletop, reset, and then slide the left knee forward, preparing for Kapotasana on the left. Make any adjustments you need to in case the side feels different. Again, the priority here being that your hips are evenly spaced from the mat, so walk that left heel as far down or up the mat as you need to for that to be possible. Remember, the more parallel your shin is to the mat, the more strain or more intensity you'll feel in the back of your left hip. And if you'd like, go ahead and lower down here for 3 breaths. Final breath here. Gently press yourself back up. Whoa, that was a couple of snap, crackles, and pops. Back to Brahmasana. Sit back on your heels. And we're going to go ahead and come up onto our toes just to get a little bit of a toe stretch. So press onto your toes and gently sit your hips back. You don't have to put all your weight on them, but just kind of test and see how much weight feels good. You're going to get a nice stretch through the bottom of your feet, but especially through the toes. So again, maybe lean forward a little bit. You don't need to put all your weight on there. Sometimes I like to also interlace my fingers and lift them up to take some of the weight off, but also it's like a nice mental distraction. I often talk about how there is, a necessary discomfort in yoga that helps challenge you and push you. And it's different from pain, which you should really listen to and is often a stop signal. But necessary discomfort is opportunity for growth. One more breath. Gently release, coming to your toes. Cross your feet. Take a seat back. Extend your legs out long in front of you. We'll come into a forward fold. Flex the toes back towards your face. Inhale, lift the arms up nice and high. Exhale, reach forward as much as your spine will let you go without curving. And then let's soften. And if you need to bend your knees here, feel more than free to do so. Let the hands fall where they may. Soften the spine and the belly over the thighs. Here for 3 breaths. One more breath. When you're ready, gently walk the hands back, sit the spine up. Bring the soles of the feet together for bound angle pose, Baddha Konasana. We will be ending here, so take your time. I like to grab around my ankles, or if I have it in me, interlace my fingers and wrap them around the toes for a little bit of a binding action. Reach the chest up high. And for today, I'm just going to hold it right here. I'm actually not even going to fold forward. But if you like, you can start to bend forward or reach forward, I should say. You don't want to bend the spine, but keep the chest elevated and lifted like you're trying to touch your toes with your chest, softening wherever your limit is. 3 breaths here. One. 2. And 3. Gently release whatever hold you have and come back to Sukhasana. I hope that you feel, I won't say more energized, but I hope that this class was a good container if you do have low energy, because you know what? You still did something. You still moved your body. You still came back to yourself and tended to yourself in a moment of low energy. So thank you for practicing with me. I hope that this class was enjoyable and nice for you, and I'll see you in the next one.